Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Go Mango Anime Cast. I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Makotoa.
And that's it! We're down 2 members, but hey, that's fine. We're gonna keep going. Today, for you, we're going to be reviewing Hiroaka, Season 2 finale, Episode 25, or like Episode...
24, 25.
What have you?
You know.
You know, it's the last one of the season. It's the last one for a while. It was good. What did you think, Michael? What was your takeaway?
I think that...
Take it away.
Take it away. Other people's takeaways might not be as...
Have you heard any?
Amazed.
Actually?
I haven't yet, but I get this strange feeling that because My Hero Academia has had such kind of like a long-standing run of hype. Like, I mean, just think about even how the openings were compared viciously at one point in time. I mean, some people couldn't, like, get over the first one, and people were saying the second one's the best, and then people eventually grew to like the third one. So I'm not sure how a lot of people are going to take this ending. I liked it the way it was. It doesn't have to be super bombastic, amazing battle for me to be in, specific, that kind of ending. I mean, we kind of had that the last episode again with the All Might battle, and I thought that was perfectly fine. We didn't have to have the villains be part of the battle per se for the finale.
Honestly, like, in terms of villains, I was actually really fine with having this slower sort of ending. Because like I've been saying throughout, it knows when to really slow down and let it all sink in.
Mm-hmm.
So we had such a big episode. It was nice to sort of wind down and get to a very relaxing ending. And on top of that, like, the character beats that we hit here, we don't really, like, it's harder to get to those when you're having so much action. I mean, they do it fine, like, they do it well in the show, but I love how there was just a lot more time to just have those, to let those scenes play out.
Yeah, even Uraraka. Even she got...
Uravati.
Got a few moments to herself where she was kind of like, oh, no, I don't really like Deku.
Yeah.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
And on that subject, this is why, fight me, Alex. Uraraka is best girl.
Oh.
She goes back and saves Deku. I mean, not saves, but, like,
Yeah, she pretty much
like,
helps him out of
if
that
she
situation.
could, she would have, Like, I don't know. I really like that in I don't know. It was good. It made me happy. It's not really like a one-sided thing, you know what I mean?
She was kind of...
one protecting the other. They're both very protective of each other, and I want to see that grow, and that's what made me the happiest this episode.
I was kind of tense when she was like, wait, you're not his friend?
Yeah.
Like, oh, frick, what's gonna happen here?
Yeah, I know.
Thankfully, nothing. But for a moment there, I was like, oh, shoot. Don't die.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just liked just him sitting down with what's his face?
The guy.
He doesn't know. Face palm. Yeah.
Face palm.
He him gaining his sort of his motivation.
Yeah.
Toward the end of it is really kind of, to me, what made the episode at least a little bit stronger. Like, we haven't touched on them on the villains in quite a while because we've been stuck in
the test
finals.
Yeah, finals.
So and it was nice to get back to that. It wasn't really something I was too interested in, but they found a way to at least entice people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
like, I wasn't like I was still coming off of like, I want them to pass and maybe we're gonna get to see them just have fun as a group. And for it to suddenly get so tense at the end, I was like, I was a little hesitant because I don't know. I just want to see some happiness. Yeah. I just really wanted to see some. We did get a lot of it, but it frightened me. Though it led to something that I feel like was worth it.
I think it's very substantial because it reminded me of something you've said before with Tokusatsu in our other reviews. Shameless plugs. But it's...
Put it inside.
It's regarding like what you were referring to as the flaw that Zyuohger had, where the characters weren't attached in any way to the villains. There was no connection between the two. And I think here it really did start to establish, oh yeah, this guy really hates Midoriya. And now his own, like, I guess, resolve, or I guess, what was it? He called it a reason.
I don't know. Translations might be different between.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly but the villain discovered pretty much what his new drive was gonna be.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like,
he did that through Midoriya. And so that just feels like it sets them up even more as now they're connected as these kind of villain hero rivalry type.
I mean, it's not just that though. Like it in his inception, he was already interconnected with Midoriya. We had One for All and All for One at each other's throats, and they've both now chosen their heir.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that continuing, and now that we see basically One for All. Wait, no, All for One, whichever one, the evil one.
All for One.
He was like, right. He's all in. He's all for one in.
Yeah.
He's because his surrogate has strengthened his resolve. He's gotten a resolve, so now he's recruiting Scarface and Harley Quinn.
Psycho anime girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. And I said this early on in the reviews that we stopped doing. That I couldn't wait to have this guy, Facepalm, just get so frustrated and flustered that everyone is coming to him because of Stain. And they took that and spun it differently. Hey man, I'm using your resolve and twisting it for my gain. Screw you, buddy. Get out of here, Stain. These guys are here for you, but I got them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean...
So you're only helping me with this.
It's twisted, but I mean, that fits pretty well.
No, it does, especially for him, because he's so petty.
Yeah.
I love it. It works.
It does.
I really... And I want to touch on, like, the fun stuff at the beginning, because that's mainly what I wanted out of this episode.
Yeah, where every character got to say at least one line and tell about what they were going to do in the mall, right? Or
well,
something.
No, it wasn't just that. We got the lead-in of, like, some of you didn't pass.
Oh, yeah.
But you're all going!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was scared for a second, because, like, I thought there were actually going to be stakes in this show for a bit. Because, oh no, like, if you don't perform that well, people in the class under you might make it above. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I feel like, just because of the nature of their final exams, that they had to fight teachers, it really cements them in that class. They can't really get out of it, because they wouldn't put that much, effort into training the top folks if they were just going to axe them later. So they're going to need to be staying up there. And thank God friggin' Kirishima didn't, like, Oh, I thought he was gonna drop
Get demoted.
yeah, and I mean, like he'd hang out with his twin,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd be so heartbroken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was relieved too, and it was funny that Tape Guy also apparently failed because he was asleep the whole time.
But everyone did well on the written exams, and that was good. I was happy about that.
Yeah. Besides that, like
mall scene was good. Mall scene was definitely good.
Yeah, the mall scene. I mean, my favorite moment from the characters that were side characters and said things was when.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when the bird.
I saw it. Was right. It was right after the sign said Wookiee. They went to the Wookiee Mall.
What?
Did you notice that?
I did not.
It was called Wookiee. I was like, oh crap! So I was like zeroing in on the screen. I was paying so much attention, and then Wolfman.
Yeah, there was a wolf dude in the background. I saw that too. I mean, like that wasn't what I was gonna say. Really? I saw that, and I've already found out. Okay,
I thought that was what you were getting off to.
What?
What?
Okay.
What?
What's the bird guy's name again?
Hell if I know.
I always think it's
bird guy.
Todoroki.
No,
it's not.
Tokoyami or something.
Yeah, it's something similar-ish.
Something like that.
I just like the part where
you're scaring children.
Yeah, you're scaring the children. Like that's the best reason to stop. Yes, thank you for It's not because you just look weird. No, you're scaring the children. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
another strong part of this episode, I feel like, is that moment after he leaves the police station, Midoriya leaves the police station with All Might he had. He has that very human conversation where Midoriya's like, are there ever people you can't save? Yeah. And he's like, yeah, but that's why I keep smiling, so that others will be inspired to help when I can't, is kind of what he was getting at. And I was like, that's so good. I love All Might.
Yeah.
I love All Might. And I really, it's gonna suck when he
And you know what's interesting, though? That, like, the villain even comments on the smile and says that he hate, the whole time he was looking at everyone in the mall and he was like, I hate the way everyone's so happy. And he finally discovers, I understand now what my problem is. I hate All Might. He's the cause of all my problems. He's the one bringing false smiles to everyone's faces. And so, like, that kind of twisted dynamic where one person sees...
Honestly, I really didn't understand his conviction.
Well, one person sees the smile and is like, you're fake, and you're scum, and you should die because your smile's fake, and you're putting all this, it's this unrealistic piece, and I guess it was his motivation seemed to be that he hated that everyone was going about their business, even though at any moment, like, there could have been some crime happening. And then even if a crime does happen, which does oftentimes in this world, they continue to keep smiling like nothing happened. Mm-hmm. And that's...
excuse me for wanting to be happy.
Right? Like, so he's got this twisted ideal that, like, everyone should not be happy in this world for some reason because bad things happen, and if they don't seem to care, like, you can't... I don't think he understands that people aren't gonna...
I don't think he understands people at all.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's just where it comes from.
But
and I did like how Midori was like, I don't like what Stain did, but I can understand him. We don't really understand you, and that's why we don't,
And then he looks over.
You're a bad character because we don't understand your motivations. So if you could just, give that to us now, that'd be great. And then he does. So
yeah, the look he gave Midoriya, that's just, ugh.
Yeah,
scary stuff. And I mean, we could potentially, like, go back and think about the battle that Midoriya and Bakugo had against All Might. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, it was nice that they eventually learned to sort of work together, but I still don't really get Bakugo. He...
Oh, no, I 100% understand him.
Like, I don't get how he decided to... I mean, I guess I sort of understand, but I still don't see why that what his reasoning was for helping Midoriya or something. It was like he didn't want to lose or something.
He didn't want to lose, and like he was so frustrated that it took friggin' Midoriya to like slap him in the face and say, "No, hey, don't say that you give up." And then he begrudgingly he was like, "I didn't say like I will prove you wrong. We are winning now."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's out of that anger and that hate that he was like, "No, screw you, we're winning."
Okay.
Because I said so.
And like
that's what I took
there
away.
was this like, flashback of how he admired All Might for always coming out on top. Yeah. And like that's admirable to some degree, but he just laser focused on that and just, not the best motives really, but it gets
I don't know. I feel like
he's more complicated.
He has the potential to learn.
Yeah.
Whereas like I like him a lot more than I like that motivation a lot more than I like Grape. What's his face?
Well,
I don't know. That guy just pisses me off.
The guy who's just motivated by women and getting
boobs, tits. And... Yo, he was looking for. Oh yeah, we're about to get demonetized. Oh no, wait, we don't have any monetization. But but he was looking for drills and all that stuff. Like it's like he hasn't learned anything, and that's his shtick. And I'm really tired of his dumb shtick. I need him to learn. You'd think that we'd get a little bit of that when he was interning for Mountain Lady, but no, none of that. I guess whatever. You're just a dick, and you're good at classes and stuff, and you flaunt it. Screw you.
Yeah. Wait, did we even see the guy with the naval laser in this episode?
Yes, we did. In a flashback.
In a flashback. That's what I'm.
In a flashback.
That was it.
Yeah. That was it.
Wow, he got forgotten.
Yeah. Who cares?
Okay.
That's the point of his character. That is 100% the point of his character.
That is the point of his character. Yeah. He performed well.
Oh, I mean, like, what he was used for in the episode was very important, and I liked it.
That's true.
I shipped them so hard. It's so good. Anyway, we are running a bit long here, so do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to give on this episode?
Not much. I mean, season 3's already confirmed by the end of the episode, so
yeah, they had the cojones to put that in the. I mean, rightfully so.
I think they did that with season 1 as well. Like they.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing shonen right. They're not.
Yes.
Just sticking filler when they need to just put stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I dropped Boruto, and that's why I dropped most anime. But hey, it's all well and good. I like this show. But if you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Tell us in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. And hey, guess what? I was on a podcast recently. Head over, hit that link, that eye icon in that up above right here, and it will take you to the episode of Storyteller Cast's Life something that I was on today. It's their anniversary. Go check them out. And as of this recording, it's not going to be tomorrow, but happy National Podcast Day. That is the podcast that we're pimping out. So, yeah, friggin' go do that. Also, links in the description down below. Discord, socials, you know all the drill. Yeah, and don't forget, tomorrow we will be bringing you hopefully our watch-alongs of Build and Q Ranger. But if Q Ranger doesn't come out in time, it'll be Build and the Build review. Deal? Deal. Okay, cool. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Keep it juicy.
plus ultra.